In this episode, I want to talk to you about something very important. This is something that has carried me through in my trading journey for years and years and years. I know it's something that most traders, they're not doing. And if you do it in the right way, it will help you so much with your focus, your productivity, and help you move forward towards your trading goals. The thing I want to talk to you about is reward systems. This is something I've done unconsciously for years, and I didn't even realize I was doing it until I started sharing it with other people over the last 5 years. The reward system has helped me drastically. So I want to talk to you about this in this episode and really share with you how you can start building your own reward system that's going to help you stay more focused, more productive, and all of these important things that helps with your trading. So first and foremost, what do traders don't do? We often get sucked into this hustle, grind culture where we feel we need to be working every hour of the day, don't sleep, and we compromise all of these important things that actually helps our trading to then get that goal. And the funny thing is, it pushes us further away. So it's not really about you doing all of these crazy hours, because if your quality of work when you're doing these hours is low quality, you're not going to extract more. It's the simple thing. You sharpen the sword. You take time with that first. This is exactly the same thing. Most traders, they don't reward themselves. What they do is they go on the compound interest calculator, they type some things in, and then they put these lofty goals of, well, in a year, then I'll treat myself. The reality is, most of us, how we're wired, we have to give ourselves a little bit of a treat here and there. We have to dangle our own carrot, if you like, to push us doing the things that we want to do. How many of you before, when you know you're going to do something you enjoy, you're going to maybe go somewhere, go out somewhere, see some friends, etc., something that you're excited to do, and you've got some tasks to do, you're much more inclined to do those tasks knowing there's a reward at the end of it. This is simple psychology and human behavior. So what I found that I would do is that, let's say that I've got some back testing to do, and I'm going back years and years, this is over 7 years now, guys. I would do some back testing or studying or looking up some stocks because I was still interested in stocks at the time. I would say to myself, right, what I really want to do right now is maybe something simple like watch a movie. However, that's not going to move me towards my goals. Watching a movie on Netflix isn't going to contribute towards that, but I know this is. But maybe I don't really feel like doing it. This is where discipline comes in. It might just be one of those days where you're tired, you might have been at work all day, and you know you need to do something, but you don't feel like doing it. You put the reward system in that helps you win. So what I would do is I would say to myself, right, in order for me to watch that movie or go see some friends, I have to tick off this, this, and this. And this is where daily goals come in. Right, so what I would do is very, very simple, guys. And I've been doing this for years. I've got mountains of journals behind me. However, really simple, daily goals, this is my new one from the start of the year. Every single day, 5 daily goals, sometimes more. Affirmations, values, I've spoken a lot about on this channel, then my weekly plans, etc. So all of this stuff is very simple to do, but it's so easy to do and so easy not to do. So what I want you to start doing is, how can you build your reward system that helps you win? So let's say you've identified in your journal that you need to backtest, do a backtesting session. You need to do some deep ASR, so you're doing some advanced self-review on your last 90 days of trades. And you want to look for any improvements, any discrepancies, any things that you want to double down on. Maybe you're refining your trading plan. Whatever the task is, you cannot reward yourself until you do those things. And when you tick them off every single day, you might have a daily reward, you might have a weekly reward. It's self-awareness. You know your own self. Well, you're attempting to, right? So this is a long journey. However, without going into that rabbit hole, it's about you developing the self-awareness to know how you're wired and how you work. And then you can build the reward system around that. For example, for myself, if I'm going to reward myself, it might be something simple like watching a football game. I'm a big sports fan. But I will not, with discipline, I will not watch that until I know that I've ticked off the goals, the priority. It's not that Netflix is going to hold you back from achieving your goals. It's how you prioritize the things that you enjoy. You going out for a restaurant is not going to actually stop you from achieving success from what other people might tell you. However, you going and prioritizing a restaurant and not prioritizing your goals when you was meant to do something just because you didn't feel like it is part of the problem. And that is as simple as it is. So to think about it right now, grab your journal, grab a pen and paper, and actually write reward system. What is your trading reward system? Get excited about it. How can you build a reward system that helps you win? So I would recommend weekly. So then you can actually stick to that firstly, and you might want to then put it to monthly. You know, do whatever you please or whatever feels right, whatever is working for you. Everybody's different. However, start off weekly and then just do 5 daily goals. It's really simple. So just quickly, guys, if you're enjoying the content that we put out on the channel, make sure that you stay in the loop by commenting, subscribing to the channel, turn the notifications bell on so you're always in the loop of the content that we're pushing out on a regular basis. We appreciate the support, and make sure you utilize the resources that we put out. So check all the links in the description. They will help you out massively on your trading journey. Right, now back to the video. You know you've contributed towards that bigger vision. You know the things that you've done that week will benefit you in the long run. Maybe not right now, but they will benefit you in the long run of your trading career. And your reward could be you want to go out with some friends. Great. Well, then guess what? That guilt that maybe you used to feel will slowly go away, and you start actually building this compound confidence that what you put down on paper and what you write down, you actually make it happen, versus writing these goals down, not doing them. What's the consequence of that? You're actually breaking these micro agreements in your mind. You said you was going to do something so simple as just look over your past week of trades, and then your mind says, it's Friday night. I know I said I was going to do it Friday night, but well, I could do it tomorrow. Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. What you've just done there is you've broken this small micro agreement. Your subconscious brain doesn't know the difference. What you've done is you've trained your mind to write something down, say you're going to do it, not do it, delay it, do it the next day, and you wonder why you have, let's say, a lack of decisiveness or a lack of consistency in your life and your trading. Well, you're doing it. Like, you're a reflection of who you are every single day. So it's so easy to do it and so easy not to do it. But what I found for the whole topic of this episode is that a reward system will make you more profitable. A reward system will keep you more organized, more structured, more focused, more disciplined, which is the key word. Discipline is what is going to carry you through. When discipline takes the place of your short-term motivation, that is when you win. You can feel excited, you can feel inspired about your trading journey in these kind of brief moments where you're really excited about, I want to trade 6 figures, I want to be a funded trader, all of these goals, exciting goals that you have. But what happens when the motivation loses you? What happens when you don't feel like it? What happens when you've taken 3 losses in a row, all your friends are going out, and then you're questioning whether you're good enough to be a trader? Then what happens? It's your discipline needs to take the place of your motivation. That is when you win. But then with the reward system, it actually makes it exciting, because you know, well, I've done everything I needed to do. I've stuck to my trading plan. I've done everything that I know that is going to help me in the long run be that trader to hit those goals and trade that capital. So guess what? Rewarding yourself for that is re-endorsing that good behavior of the successful traits that you need to be a successful trader. What's the compound effect of that? You do it for 3 months, then 6 months, then 1 year. Then that's who you are, right? You've wired yourself in to be someone that sticks to their word and does what they need to do when they said they would do it, long after the mood that they said it in has left them. Bit of a mouthful there. However, as you can see, these things are very important. So I wanted to kind of bring this to your guys' attention, as it helps us out massively. Many people in our community in Falcon, we do this. And I think it's very, very important to have a reward system in place. A lot of guys and girls in the community, they keep themselves accountable with it and they share it as well, which I think is super fun. And again, just highlighting the fact of being around the right people that are pushing you to do that, because then you can explain that to people that you're on the same journey with, that right, and be honest, I didn't stick to my plan. Have you got the discipline to not reward yourself? That's the key part here that I want to wrap this up with. Have you got the discipline to not reward yourself when you didn't do what you said you was going to do? Many people will find it's easy to reward yourself when you do what you said you was going to do, because you feel good about it. But what happens when it just didn't work out for you? You messed up, right? You lacked that discipline. It's not the end of the world, but you lacked the discipline, you didn't stick to it. Are you disciplined enough to not reward yourself, or are you just going to do it behind closed doors? Right? You have to have the integrity to yourself to own up. And if you cannot own up to those mistakes, if you repeat the same pattern, the loop will repeat tomorrow. So if you do not break the pattern, the loop will repeat again and again and again. So start with a reward system, build it, make it exciting. It has to be something that's really going to pull you, that right, if I tick off these 3 to 5 things at the end of the day or at the end of the week or bi-weekly or monthly, I get to do this. You have that front of mind, you will stick to your plan and your word so much more effectively. And then of course, as a side effect, you will actually achieve the goals you set out in the first place. So hopefully this gives you something to think about, brainstorm, start building those reward systems. Share them below if you already have one. I would absolutely love to know. And for those of you that are asking about our funding program and all these things that we've been sharing recently, our funding program is currently closed at the moment. It is specially for Falcon members. So if you are interested in wanting to become a funded trader and you want the level of bespokeness and the support that we offer, first thing you need to do is become a Falcon member, learn our strategy, learn the things that we do, and that you have all of the support to do that. But it's currently closed, and we are introducing some new and exciting things. So click the links below. We've got many resources there that you guys and girls can benefit from. And for those of you that have been watching for a period of time now on this channel, thank you so much for your support. From the start of the growth of this channel, from zero to where we are now, we have provided so much value on the channel. So we hope you're coming here on a regular basis to pick up the gems, but actually apply what you're learning in your day-to-day trading. That is the most important thing. As you invest into the channel invests back into you. So thank you so much for that support. But guys, I will catch you in the next episode. Build that reward system. It's going to pay you dividends in the long run, believe you me.